And welcome back, everybody. This is Norm with Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing Roadwar 2000 for the Commodore Amiga. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday today and your day is going well. Mine is going not bad, just typical day for me, nothing special. Got some decent sleep, more decent than I normally get anyway. So let's take a look what's going on here. Let's see, that is funny that I've been using, so normally, of course, on these games, I'll have my text going on fast, and I haven't been doing that the entire combat, which is really fun. Really fun, the fact that I've been using slow text speed, and it's been perfectly fine. So some more lawful National Guard here in Tucson. Do we need to loot, or can we just move on? I don't know if we really want to bother with them. So we got 2,400 fuel, which seems to me plenty of fuel to get to the next town, plenty of food to get to the next town. I think anyway. So let's say no to Tucson, and let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Looks like we got a decent stretch here, but we should be able to do it pretty easily. And now we are in El Paso, down in the South Texas town of El Paso. Let's see. El Paso. Here we're definitely going to need to loot. Looks like we're already getting a little low on fuel, but not bad. Probably still be able to make it to the next town. So let's see who runs this one. Survivalists. Well, let's sit around, maybe loot, and do another detailed combat here. Maybe. Probably give ourselves a good save game here. That'd probably be a good idea. And that is save state number 22. If you ever wonder why I read those numbers out, one of the things they help me to do is if I'm ever editing the video and I need to pull up a previous game state for some reason, they allow me to easily reference them and pull up and even recreate video just in case I need it. So anyway, so let's loot. Let's fix some flats. How are we on flats here? Fine. And then let's build up a cache. Get some food, get some fuel. Let's see. I think we're still fine on ammo. The mutants? Oh no. We are getting low on antitoxin, dude. Oh good, they didn't poison us. Still caching. Do I need people? No, I don't. 200 is about optimum for right now. I might, any more than that, and it puts a real big strain on how much food I use. So I try not to go too far above 200 people. 250 tops. Because, I mean, at 250, finding 250 units of food a day is not easy. It's not easy. Hey, already got the town. So what do we got here? We got 1,900 fuel. We got 2,300 food. 2,300 food with 200 people. That is, yeah, I guess I could drive to the next town. So El Paso is now ours. Let me mark that off my list here. And yeah, let's just go to the next town. Why not? Why not? We definitely want to kind of shuffle our way towards Pittsburgh as quickly as we can. Of course, this stretch of road here is going to be the worst yet. Running out of fuel, obviously, in the middle of nowhere is not good. Boink. And we're now in San Antonio. Nice. Go visit the Alamo. San Antonio. San Antonio. Who runs this town? So, pretty soon they'll be able to visit me. I'm just right over here, right next to him. Right. Oh, wait a second. Maybe it's down here. That's Houston down here, right? No, San Antonio. I can't remember. Maybe that's Corpus Christi. The body of Christ. A weird name of a town. Okay, so we need food. We need fuel. We're in a good place for fuel. That's for sure. All the oil here. And maybe replace out our vehicles. But first off, let's scout for who's controlling this town. Oh, shit. The invaders. Son of a bitch. Let's move. We're now in Austin. Great. We can go see Austin city limits. So, San Antonio is the invaders. From what I understand, the invaders are just unbelievably hard, so I just kind of steer clear of them. Austin is invaders. Great, great. Question is, should I move on to the next town there? Which I believe is Houston. Maybe Beaumont, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spots. We're getting low on food. Would really suck if it's another invaders town. So let's just go north one. To Temple. Let's see. Temple. Killeen. And let's see. 3, 4. God damn, invaders, dude. What the hell? Okay, let's head north, I guess. Still. And we're in lovely Waco. Home of the Branch Davidians. It was the home of the Branch Davidians, not anymore. More invaders, great. And we're almost out of fuel, we're almost out of food. Why are the invaders so prevalent over here? Let's head up to, what is that, Dallas? Let's go ahead and head up to Dallas. Abstract. Now we're going to need to stop and repair no matter what. Even if it's invaders. So I will take that food. I will take that medicine. I'll go ahead and take those tires. Take that fuel. Hell yeah, dude. Drop the guns. Drop the ammo. Now that's a nice little replenishment of that shit. That's good. You found a petrochemical lab. Some of the containers are marked experimental. Let me mark this down, actually. Dallas, Fort Worth. It has a petrochemical lab. And I don't know what the hell that does. Will you take some of them? Yes. So we now have the fuel additive. I don't know what the hell that does. I'm guessing, hopefully, it makes our fuel a little bit more efficient. So let's see who's controlling this area. Invaders, great. Okay. And this is invaders again. I guess, I mean, we're not really going to have much of a choice. 2,000 fuel. I mean, we might be able to make it to the next town. I can head north. North is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can't see what's off the other way, so I don't know what's east. So yeah, I guess let's head north. I mean, we're still doing good as far as supplies. So boink, boink, boink. Do some abstract combat, maybe wreck a vehicle or two. 6, 5. We're definitely going to need to loot next time. Our vehicles are probably fucking worn to hell by now. Luckily, we haven't lost one yet, which is awesome. Okay, I will take that food. We'll take the medicine. Drop the tires, take the fuel. Drop the fuel, drop the guns, drop the ammo. Should be filled now until we go up one, and then we have a little bit of space. Tons of fuel, tons of food. So we are good as far as all that goes. We're now in Oklahoma City. Let's see. Oklahoma City. And that, if that's controlled by the invaders, I'm going to be so goddamn pissed. Survivalists. Awesome. Survivalists. So we are going to spend some time here for a moment. Maybe do another tactical combat before we finish for the day. So got plenty of ammo, plenty of fuel, plenty of food. So let's how are we on people? We're good on people. Let's do a little bit of vehicle stuff. No, good on a bus. Oh, we need to loot until we get our shit repaired, don't we? Oh, and fix our tires. Nope, wrong button. Damn it. Stop hitting the wrong button, dummy. Survivalists. I'm probably going to take those guys out pretty quick. Of course, they'd be camped up in fucking Oklahoma. 10 guns. We're good. We're good on ammo. Cache those tires. Nice. That calls for a save. After that long journey and surviving those 2 abstract combats, being able to repair and refuel and get food, there's no reason why I shouldn't be saving. Okay, so let's continue to loot. We don't really need anything other than to take over the town. But we could get a tactical combat. Don't need guys. What do we got? Guns. I'll take the food. I don't need people. Told you, I don't need people. Stop approaching me. Cash? Yeah, let's cash that. Let's do a tactical combat. Take us up to 14 max vehicles. And this will be our second to the last one of these. Auto deploy, okay. All men and guns have been deployed. So let's check our interiors here. We probably have enough guys sitting in each one of these to satisfy us. 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. They tend to populate the smaller vehicles with more people quicker. I probably should replace these buses for 18-wheelers. That would give me more cargo and less crew capacity, since I don't sit at the top of my crew capacity anyway. Let's see. Limos, good. Pickup trucks. I need to get rid of those pickups, dude. Van, and the vans. Okay. Gone we are. You sure you want to quit? Yes. Cannibals. Use quick combat? Nope. Standard map? Yes. And away we go. Deployment phase. So, let's take a look at the map here. 2, 8. So, let's deploy everyone along this line here. These guys in the back, of course. Bus. Limousine. I am doing this line here, so let's deploy him right there. I'm going to do like I was saying, put my limousines in the middle, make kind of a line of limousines going along this one area. Right. Bus goes to the back. Oh, was that a bus too? I think it was. Van. Shit. Where's the van going? Down here? Okay, another van. Let's put him down here. Another limo. Looks like we're already full across these roads. Put him there. Pickup. Let's put him there. A bus. This guy goes in the back too. Where are the other ones? Oh, there we go. Let's deploy him right there. Hey, Talion in Denver. Wonderful. I'm almost there in this game too. Granted, I'm not heading. No, I guess that would be further west than where I am. My guys are in, I think, Oklahoma City right now. Yeah, Oklahoma City. Fighting survivalists. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I hope, I guess you're, ending your vacation? Or whatever you are on? I hope you're having fun, by the way. It looked fun. Just a few more hours to home. Awesome, awesome. Always good to end up something that you're running around a bunch, and always good to get back home for sure. Okay, let's deploy that guy over here. I don't know where I'm going to put this limo, though. So, fun and tiring. Yeah, I bet. Let's put this limo over here, but we're going to have to move this guy. So, deploy, next, what? Trailer truck. Oh, next. Your bed's way more comfortable. 4 to 6 inches thick at the most. Yeah, I always like I'm kind of partial to those really thick memory foam beds. The one that I have right now, I think, is a 14-inch thick memory foam. I like the firmness of them. Just kind of me, I guess. Let's see. Next. We're going to have to move this pickup truck up here. And next. And then we can move this guy back, right? There we go. So everybody's deployed. And away we go. Let's cause some mayhem. So this one right here is a game called Roadwar 2000. It's part of the Roadwar series. There were 2 of them made. Roadwar 2000, which takes place in the United States after it's post-apocalyptic, except the apocalypse was caused by a virus that was released on the United States by an invading force. And the idea is that you are one of many road gangs that very like Mad Max, like Road Warrior-esque inspired game. You're a gang, and the idea is to strengthen up your gang, and eventually save the United States, I guess. You're trying to find the scientists who are trying to cure the virus, right? And then, restore order to the world. There's several other gangs that you're up against. Like in this case, I think I'm up against the... who am I up? Am I up against the cannibals again? Shit, I can't remember. Cannibals suck, dude. So you gotta recruit people, and when you recruit people, you gotta send envoys out. And if they're cannibals, they'll just kill them and eat them. Which kind of sucks, and you fight against them. And then there's a second game that they made a few years later called Road War Europa, which, of course, is, I think, a very similar, if not the same, scenario in Europe, which is really interesting. It's very tactical. So you have 2 different types of tactical gameplay. You have, yeah, I know, the cannibals, dude. In where I am now, this is the strategical combat. So I'm positioning all my cars. I just started combat, so now I'm, accelerating, braking, maneuvering. When I get close enough, I can fire at their other cars. I can have boarders jump over to them and do like combat to take over their vehicles. I can ram them. And then this, like I said, this is the strategical combat part. And then you have the overview, the management part, which is done on which is what you came into, the United States map, where you're going from town to town, looting and combating. You have like regular like hand-to-hand combat that occurs there, which is all done abstractly, where you see, this many people dies on this side, this many people dies on this side. It's all automated. So anyway, right now my road gang is a combination of mainly buses, 18-wheelers. Those are my heavy cargo and crew capacity vehicles. And then I have my fast vehicles, which are made up of mainly limousines, vans, and pickup trucks. I tend to like limousines because they have a lot of good acceleration and braking. They have a really decent structure and at least an okay internal crew capacity. The pickups, they're pretty good. They got a really good internal crew capacity. They're not as good with braking and acceleration as the limos are. All of them are okay as far as cargo, but again, with the buses and the 18-wheelers, I'm not as concerned. So let's, right now we just started. First thing we want to do is close the gap between us and the other party. So we accelerate and then move. And the way it works, if you've ever played Car Wars, the tabletop game, it works really similar to that in that each vehicle moves a number of times based on its speed. So the slower it's going, the less it'll move during the movement phase. The faster it's going, the more it'll move during movement phase. And each time you move, depending on how fast you're going, you can do what's called a maneuver, which is a left or a right maneuver. Like, for example, here, my trailer truck, which is highlighted, it's over here, right? This is the one that's highlighted. He's sitting on the edge of the map. He's going 30 miles an hour. He can accelerate or brake twice. You can't accelerate and brake. And he can maneuver once. So I can make a right or a left turn at a 45-degree angle, right? So me, here, let me show you here. It's a little hard to tell my vehicles from the enemy vehicles. So I'm the ones with the backgrounds that are the same color as the road, right? So the red vehicles, this little white vehicle here, the vehicle that I was just at over here on the side of the map, I take all my cargo vehicles and put them at the edge of the map so they don't get involved in the combat at all. But if I scroll far enough this way, you'll see these guys. See these green guys over here? These guys are the bad guys. And you can tell the bad guys because they have black backgrounds, right? There's another one, there's another one, there's another one. And of course, it doesn't say that in the manual. It doesn't tell you how to differentiate your cars from the other ones. So I had to learn that like the first or second tactical combat I did. So I am doing view mode. So my trailer truck, what I do with my trailer trucks is I put them over on my trailer trucks and my buses. I don't want them involved in combat, so I put them over on the edge of the map, and then I break them down to 10 miles an hour, which allows them infinite maneuvering, so they can make a full UE in one square. And then I just move them slowly towards the combat, but they never make it there, which is the point. So with my limos, on the other hand, first thing I do is I accelerate the shit out of them and move them towards the combat as quickly as I can. Okay, so move and accelerate. Oh, that's a van. Vans are really shitty at accelerating. I don't really like those as much as the limos. So, and then we got limousines. Those are great. This is a crappy limousine, though. It doesn't have as good of acceleration as the other ones. Some of my cars I had with me when I found there was like a little fourth wall break in the game. I went to San Jose, and I was able to visit the headquarters of SSI, which is the company that makes the game. And the developer of the game was there, and he allowed me to increase all my vehicles and get all the party members that I needed to get, which you can eventually get like a doctor, a politician, a drill sergeant to help you advance your guys. And that was a nice little fourth wall break in the game. So, okay, accelerate, accelerate. And they're coming. We should close this gap pretty quick, as long as we're... I get my limos all the way up to about 100 miles an hour. Of course, by the time I start getting close to them, I'll break them down to about 60. Enough to be able to maneuver anyway. Because head-on collisions are... I don't know, they're okay if you have a high structure vehicle. But if you're going really fast, man, it doesn't matter. You're just still going to total your shit out. So these guys are already up to like 90 miles an hour. Brake, move. Want to make sure these guys are going 10 miles an hour. That way they can maneuver just fine. They don't do a lot of damage if they hit something. Okay, I do want to keep that guy under 100 miles an hour. I know he can go over 100 miles an hour, but that's not great. Okay. 60 on that guy. And of course my vans are lagging behind because they don't go as fast as the... vans and pickups are lagging behind because they don't go as fast as the limos do. Except for this limo. I don't know what the fuck's happening to this limo. This limo right here, for some reason, I guess it got damaged or something. It doesn't have the acceleration and braking that the other ones do. So I've gotten enough of a following to where the scientists have contacted me, and they told me to contact them in Pittsburgh, and I started off on the West Coast. So I'm currently driving across the United States to try to make it to Pittsburgh to find these scientists. Unfortunately, it's been a hell of a journey. So now we have the fire turn. Your first turn is movement turn. Second turn is volley fire move. Volley fire, which if you have anyone that's in front, can I show you the? Where is the line of sight? I forgot how do you do that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So you have line of sight for your vehicles, and if there's anything in these line of sights, you can fire at them. Which this guy is my bus sitting back here, so no bueno on that guy. And oh yeah, they are cannibals. Cannibals suck, dude. I don't know what cannibals are doing in vehicles. So front, internal, no bueno. Left, right, nothing. Oh shit, they hit a tire. Tires are a pain in the butt because it only takes so many to actually crash a vehicle. The good part about tires is they're harder to hit, right? Okay, quit. Front. Next, let's hit that guy. He's closer. Closer they are, the better. Easier to hit anyway. Okay, quit on him. I don't think there's anyone near him. Quit. Front, right, left. He has somebody he can hit. Nope. Front. Okay. Most of my guys still can't hit anyone, so. And then final phase is crew transfer. So you can transfer people between vehicles, between enemy and friendly vehicles, or between friendly vehicles. And then, of course, the most important transfer is transferring crews between the top side and inside of your vehicles. If it ever gets to the point where your inside of the vehicles has less than one person, it crashes. But I'm good. I think he only hit one of my cars and hit it for a tire, so I'm not too worried about that. And then back to movement phase, and that is it. So like I said, it works, like I said, kind of like a tactical vehicular combat. I guess it doesn't work like one. That's what it is. Anyway, 100 miles an hour. This guy's still closing gaps here. This guy's going to have to brake eventually since there's a car, like a crashed car right in front of him. This guy is decent braking. I don't really like that limousine, dude. I need to get rid of it. Figure out which one it is and just ditch it. Okay. Let's see. 100 miles an hour on that guy. I'm going to keep him going forward. Him, I'm going to start to brake because he has a car in front of him and he's going to need to avoid it. Same with that guy, but he has a while to go. Okay. So, still getting closer. This guy can probably start to brake too. He's probably going to have these two cars in front of him to deal with any second now. Him too. Brake. Move. He's good. 50 miles an hour is fine. Definitely want the vans to catch up. Um, 70 miles an hour. I'm going to have him brake 3 times too. He has a car coming up. That'll give him more maneuverability. Same with this guy. Oh, no worries, man. Have fun. Have fun. Thanks for showing up for sure. It's break time anyway. Anyway, yeah, no, thanks for showing up, and I'll see you when you get back then. This is Storm with the Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing Roadwar 2000 for the Commodore Amiga. That is a wonderful strategic simulations incorporated game from the mid-'80s. If you like our content, make sure you give us a follow below here on Twitch, where we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is GMT -6, or you can catch us over on YouTube. If you don't want to watch us live, just hit the subscribe and the alert button and know we're coming out with new videos, which is pretty much every day. Otherwise, you can catch us on any of the other social media platforms that we are on. Those are down in our bios below. I'll be back after this short music break with some more Roadwar 2000 for the Commodore Amiga.